Around this one right here though, we got the RCG 60. She Her. We got the She Her, but we got RCG 60, especially from this whole thing right here. But we got the RCG 60, the RCG 60, and She Heard, and especially from the RCG 60s, like the 60s. But we got the RCGs. We know how the whole RCGs come through, and they have their influence and their main influence, like especially them bugging through. But we got She Heard, especially with the She Heard and the main thing. But we got the music video coming into this whole thing right here. So coming into this one, verging into this one, and everything else. But mainly from the RCGs in the 60s.
Hills made this.
She heard that I bust my gun, so she let me bust my gun. We make doing jewels look fun, now how many man got bun? She heard that I bust my gun, so she let me bust my gun. We make doing jewels look fun, now how many?
Ooh, I like that one right there. Hey, she heard that I bust my gun, so she let me bust my gun more. Like, ooh, hey, coming from that title, like, dude, hey, you coming from that, like, hey, we clicking in, like, hey, basically, you both clicked in, like, ooh, heard that I busted my gun, so she let me bust my gun even more. Hey, we clicked in, like, ain't nothing to pass that, like, impostulate that.
We make doing jewels look fun, now how many man got bun? Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussies run. Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussies run. No basic bars, the scene is ours. Most these rappers are cappers, I swear it's just all a facade. He thought it was a knife fight thing, till I showed him the thing in my palm. You come to my block and the script got flipped, so he thought it was.
Hey, for real. Especially coming from this point, hey, he thought it was a knife, but instead it was a whole blicky. Like, hey, like I said, don't get it mistaken. Don't get it mistaken. You might think a person ain't on it, but the whole time they on it. Like, they on it. They got that. They got those birds with them. Like, especially coming from them, like that the air, the London area. Like, some people be thinking it's sweet, like until they really like see what's really actually going on, especially from this whole like. But don't be thinking it's like both both instantiation ways. Like it could be both ways.
Most these rappers are cappers, I swear it's just all a facade. He thought it was a knife fight thing, till I showed him the thing in my palm. You come to my block and the script got flipped, so he panicked. Ooh, and he crashed his car. The only time that I'm writing the statements when I'm denying that dumb allegation. This bad beats talking way too much, like, oh, you get lost and get naked. I'll talk to these hoes on my snap no more, cause all of these hoes love saving. Bro tryna blow in this corporate thing, he left the trap and started trading. Can't get nicked, can't get complacent. Back of the right tryna clock their faces. Now she thinks that son's possessed, like mommy is my fault, don't blame Satan. If I get back with this whap, I'ma stand up to him, I plead not guilty. Now your honor, how'd you expect me to like there's 100 man tryna kill me? I get back with this place and back of the right tryna clock their faces. Now she thinks that son's possessed, like mommy is my fault, don't blame Satan. If I get back with this whap, I'ma stand up to him, I plead not guilty. Now your honor, how'd you expect me to like there's 100 man tryna kill me? A gang done got now, no roll like oi mate, give us our kill streak. And that bitch there way too bad, she's so bad that I call her filthy. West side of that London town, that's hella gun sounds, man, I love my city. Little bro wanna make me proud, try to tell him slow down, but he tryna get chingy.
Ooh, I tell little bro to calm down, but you know he's steady trying to stay chingy. Hey, so base, hey, like they say, he gone, like he mentally gone, like he ain't really got it all the way up there no more. Like, hey, they tell him to pipe down, but you know he's still on his liberty thing. Like he's still trying to up the skulls. He's still trying to get chingy. Like, ooh, especially from those whole thing. Like he's trying to get like some press scars. Like, sorry.
Man, I love my city. Little bro wanna make me proud, try to tell him slow down, but he tryna get chingy. She heard that I bust my gun, so she let me bust my gun. We make doing jewels look fun, now how many man got bun? Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussies run. Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussy hoes run. She heard that I bust my gun, so she let me bust my gun. We make doing jewels look fun, now how many man got bun? Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussy hoes run. Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussy hoes run. We make doing jewels look fun, now how many man got bun?
Hills made this.
Now look at them pussy hoes run. Made it in beat like a drum, now look at them pussy hoes run.
Oof. Hey, we stepping in with the Grammy. The Grim Reaper. Hey, we stepping with the Grammy, but we got the 60. That's with RCGs. We know how the RCGs coming though. But the Reapers though, but she heard though. We got the she heard and everything else. So mainly from this whole thing right here. And then we stepping it in, like we stepping in with all these like these main things. So it ain't nothing against anything else, especially from this whole thing. Like we got 60, so we ain't really gotta put too much towards it, but hey, we stepping in with the Grimmies, like they say, the Grimmies, the Grim Reapers and stuff like that. But we got with the 60 RCGs. Maybe coming from their whole lines and their mimicries and them histories, but you guys definitely comment and like and just with this one.